have you on this webinar with us this evening. Tonight we're going to be talking about how to double your business in 1 year. And I'm excited to have our facilitator with us tonight is Miss Michelle Denayo, and she is a relationship marketing expert. She has been helping businesses for the past 2 years increase their repeat and referral business. She's going to share with you strategies tonight in how she has been growing her business using relationship marketing. So I'm going to turn this over to Miss Michelle Denayo out of Florida. Michelle?
Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate the incredible introduction, and thank you everybody for taking time out of your evening to join us tonight. I really am looking forward to sharing this with you. It is amazing what relationship marketing can do for your business. So without further ado, let's get going. So let's dive right in. What is relationship marketing? And relationship marketing is a relationship marketing strategy designed to encourage strong, lasting connections to your brand. You as a brand, not necessarily your company, but you as a person representing a company and what you do and how you can help people. The goal is to turn prospects into customers that generate repeat sales and encourage word-of-mouth promotion, increase referrals. People love to pass referrals about something that they love or a service that they have been provided that has absolutely incredible, stellar service. So the 3 core principles of relationship marketing are reaching out in the spirit of building relationships first, 80% of the time, and marketing second. The old 80-20 rule applies in every aspect of our lives. We try to eat healthy 80% of the time, and we try to work out and stay and maintain a healthy lifestyle 80% of the time, but there's 20% always reserved for that fun and play. The same goes for your business, building your relationships first and marketing second. And again, building a personal brand, you marketing and building your personal brand with friendships, celebrating the lives of others and celebrating the service that they provide. And the third one is mastering the bridge between high-tech and personal touch. So in keeping with that high-tech way of life, we're in 2017, but still bringing back into life those personal touches and making people realize how much you truly care about them. So here's some alarming data for you. The #1 reason a customer does not come back is they forget about you. How many times have you bought a really awesome product but you just can't remember the name of who you got it from or the store you bought it from? They just forget. Lives are busy. We forget where we buy things or what we did. So the #1 reason a customer does not come back, they forget about you. 95% of your happy customers, again, along those same lines, will purchase from a competitor on an impulse. Maybe not necessarily even because your competitor is offering a better price, but they just don't remember how to get a hold of you to reorder, or do business with you again, or refer you out. So for each month that you are not communicating with your customers, you're losing 10% of that influence. For every month, 10% of your influence is dwindling from their top-of-mind awareness of who you are, what service you provide, and how you can help them. So why do your clients leave? Here's a quick visual, and it may not be what you think. I mean, a lot of people think maybe it's competitor, and for some, there is. There are some industries that are extremely competitive with pricing, and people will bounce back and forth. You know, cable and internet is probably one of the top industries that shop solely on price. But really, 68% of the reason people and customers leave is because they have a perceived indifference that you don't care about them. What difference does it make if I don't do business? They don't care. They've got more customers. There's more where I came from. They don't necessarily need my business. So yeah, absolutely, I met a new real estate agent, or absolutely, I've met a new insurance agent. I may as well switch my business because the person I'm doing business with doesn't even remember who I am. So you don't want to be that person that has your client leave over just a small perceived indifference that you're not caring about them. Customer retention is key to business. The cost of acquiring a new customer costs an average of 5 times more than keeping an existing customer. So a small 5%, staying with the rule of 5, a 5% improvement in customer retention equals an average of 55% improvement in profitability. So a small change, 5%, 5% is a couple minutes a day, or one new customer a week, or even every 2 weeks. So a 5% improvement is not that much to increase your profitability by 55%. Those are some pretty alarming statistics. Oh, technology at its best. 67% of business today is driven by personal referral and word of mouth. How many of you think to yourself, refer out? If your favorite store is having a sale and you refer it out, you tell all your friends about it, or you saved a bunch of money on your car insurance and you refer out, hey, you should call this person and they save you tons of money, or anything that you're referring out. It could be, you know, like I said, your favorite store, an app. I just downloaded a yoga app that I'm absolutely in love with. So, of course, I'm about to post it on Facebook and tell everybody to download it because it's an amazing app and I love it. So for anybody that loves yoga, they should download this app as well. So we are constantly referring things out that we love. So what are you doing to attract referrals? Are you that person that's going above and beyond to make things happen? I just worked with a customer who we needed something in a really big hurry. We were on a huge time crunch, and they hit it. They hit it. They had 4 days to get us this material. They did it, and so of course I'd be more than happy because they went above and beyond to get us this material on time. It was amazing. So by far, I'm happy to refer them out because the product came in with a high quality and it came in on time in a very short time frame. So 91% of customers, honestly, would give referrals, but you have to ask for them. If you don't ask, you don't know. And all they're going to say is no, but 90% of the time, they're going to say yes. Those are some pretty good statistics. 90% of the time, you're going to get a yes if you ask for referrals. They may not be able to give you a referral right away, but as time goes on, they're going to come across somebody that is going to need your service, and you want them to immediately refer you out. It really, really, really does not matter how much someone knows you, likes you, and trusts you if they can't remember you. If they don't remember you, or they don't remember how to get a hold of you when they're trying to make a buying decision, they're going to end up moving on. So what are you doing to stay top of mind in your business? Are you staying top of mind in your business? Is that maybe why you're on this webinar? Because you're not staying top of mind and you're looking for ideas. So think about that. How are you staying top of mind with your customers? The bottom line is you can change how your current customers feel about you, and you can change your business profitability because, again, back to the 80-20 rule, 80% of your future profits are going to come from 20% of your existing customers. So 80-20, I mean, those are, again, alarming statistics if you think about it. If that 80% of your profits are going to come from 20%. So if you have 100 customers, your top 20 are always going to be the ones where most of the time, that's where your most profits are going to come from. Out of 100, you really need to be taking care of your top 20. So can you look those things up? Are you monitoring your top 20? Or are you maintaining relationships with all of them, and you never know who your top 20 are going to be, or 20%. You don't know where that's going to come from. So you need to be treating every customer as if they're your top 20. So let's look at some examples of people in different industries who have mastered the art of relationship marketing. Tom Hopkins. Tom Hopkins is a world record in real estate sales. He's won a world record. He averaged selling a house a day for 2 years. A house a day for 2 years. Think about that. That's 730 homes in 2 years. Those are mind-boggling statistics. Within 5 years, he went from making less than $50 a month in real estate to building an annual sales volume of over $14 million. What was his secret weapon? His secret weapon was writing 10 handwritten thank you notes every single day. Every single day, he wrote 10 handwritten thank you notes. And within 3 years, 99% of his business came from referral. 99%. Joe Girard, another world record holder, Guinness Book of World Records for auto sales, sold an average of 6 cars a day. That's amazing to me because to me the car buying process takes a whole day in itself. So I don't know how you could possibly sell 6 cars a day in 12 years. I guess maybe in Joe Girard's world it maybe was a little easier to buy a car, but either way it's mind-boggling. He's got 6 cars a day for 12 years. Same thing, his secret, sent 13 cards a year to all of his prospects and clients every year. So every year, his prospects and his clients got 13 cards from him. He created a place for himself in the brains of his prospects and clients by keeping in touch with them. Again, staying top of mind. If somebody is hearing from you 13 times in 1 year, do you think they'll ever forget about you? Do you think they'll ever not be able to remember your name when they're going for, looking to buy again or refer you out? No, because you're staying in touch with them. They're hearing from you. You're staying top of mind. You're constantly putting your name and your face in their hands so that they can remember you and see your face and see your name, and there's absolutely no way they would forget about you. So what kind of cards did Joe send? Thank you notes, cards of encouragement. Maybe you hear that one of your customers has been sick and has been in the hospital, or they're applying for a new job, or they're working on buying their first home, or cards of congratulations, weddings, baby, job promotions. Anniversaries, maybe they're celebrating a huge anniversary, 25th anniversary, 50th anniversary. Birthday cards, year after year, every year, sending a birthday card to your customer regardless of whether or not you've done business with them that year. Holiday cards. And think about your off holidays, season's greetings, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, some of these more random, Memorial Day, Veterans Day is an amazing holiday to celebrate if you're working with veterans. Helpful news and information. So here you are back into that 80-20 rule. All of these first 5 cards were all relationship building cards. Remember in the beginning of this webinar, we talked about the 80-20 rule of 80% relationship and 20% marketing. Well, helpful news and information, that's a marketing related card. That's telling your customers, hey, I've got something new, or hey, I'm running a promotion, hey, we're having a sale. That's marketing. And then small gifts to his best customers and referral partners. So somebody that's constantly referring you out. They're always passing your name along, and when you ask somebody, how'd you hear about me, and they constantly are hearing that same name. So send them a little token of your appreciation, whether it be a small gift of cookies or brownies or a $5 Starbucks card or whatever, just a small token to let them know, hey, I appreciate what you're doing and I appreciate the referrals you're sending me. The thank you note habit. Are you in the thank you note habit? There's so many reasons to send thank you notes, not just for thank you, not just to say, hey, thank you. You could just say, thank you for meeting with me. Thank you for your business. Thank you for your referrals, like we just talked about. Thank you for the excellent service. So think about that one for a second. That's a little bit reverse marketing. If somebody is offering you and providing you with an incredible service, thank them for that. Let them know that you appreciated being taken care of. Thank you for taking the time to consider letting me serve you. So maybe if you go to them and they're not ready to do business with you right now, and they say, hey, now's not the right time, thank them anyways. Thank them for their time. Thank you for taking your time to analyze my service. Maybe you're up for bid, you're up for quote, you're against 3 other people and they pick somebody up. Again, thank you for taking the time to allow me to bid. Thank you for taking the time to allow me to quote. Thank you for using our service and product. If people are using your product or using your service, just a simple thank you to say, hey, thank you for using our product. We appreciate it. Maybe it's a 1 year, maybe it's 3 months, depending on your service or your product that you are providing. That time frame is going to be what best suits you. However, it is a great way to just say, hey, thank you for using our service or product. So what are you doing? Again, I asked the question to stay in touch and to set yourself apart. The internet, let's talk about the internet. The internet has collapsed the inefficiencies in our world. What Amazon did for books, but not only books, the way we live life, the way that you can just go to Amazon and buy next to anything, including your groceries, and have it delivered in 2 days or less. I mean, some people are getting it within 2 hours. So what Amazon has done for our lives as far as conveniences of our everyday commodities, what Netflix has done for the movie and TV industry, with a click of a button you could sit on a Saturday night when there's nothing on and watch movies or watch a TV or a special series at Netflix, all from your phone or a smart TV without ever having to leave your house. And what iTunes has done for the music industry, the ability, I mean, when iTunes first came out, like think about how amazing that was when iTunes first released, that you could literally just go in and download a song. You didn't have to you no longer had to buy the whole CD. Maybe you only liked 2 songs, but you always had to buy the whole CD. And iTunes came out, and we could just go in and buy a song for 99 cents. I mean, it was amazing. So what all 3 of these companies have done in their respective industries is now available in the greeting card and gifting industry to go along with those thank you notes and those holidays and anniversaries and birthdays. And the SendOutCards is the internet of Amazon, Netflix, and iTunes. It's the best relationship building program in the world. Business owners all over the world and all over this country, 140 million greeting cards, 5 million gifts over the past 12 years, and from any mobile device. We all have smartphones. We're all constantly on them. I can honestly tell you, I'm getting ready to go on vacation out of the country, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed that I need to really disconnect from my mobile device in order to avoid a bunch of roaming fees that really aren't necessary. So from our mobile devices or our computer, you can now instantly send and queue unlimited amounts of cards to go out. You can set them up to go out in advance. So if you are going on vacation and you are going on a little retreat to disconnect, but you don't want to forget somebody's birthday, you can, from the palm of your hand, send that card and queue it to go out in 7 to 10 to 14 days, even months later. You can customize them, sign them with your own handwriting and your own signatures, brand them on the back with all of your own personal branding, all about you and what you do and how you can help them. You can brand them with whatever you want. And with a click, you get it delivered in the mailbox to any number of people. In the mail, a real greeting card but you don't have to do any of the printing. You don't have to worry about having stamps, and you don't have to worry about going and buying a card and getting it actually from the store with postage on it and out to the mailbox. So within 24 hours and at a fraction of the cost of store-bought cards. So we really have bridged the gap. SendOutCards has bridged the gap between technology and personal touch. If you remember, the number 3 rule for relationship marketing was bridging that gap between high tech and personal touch. SendOutCards has taken that to a level that is beyond amazing, and it really has bridged that gap. You literally, from the palm of your hand, can send all of these cards, and at the blink of an eye, the second you're thinking of somebody, you can send these cards. So, like I said, from the palm of your hand. So a quick demo of what this would even look like for those of you that can't even imagine how you can send a real card in the mail from your phone. So this is a quick overview of what the app looks like. And this app is sending a photo card. So maybe you have a customer that just bought a car, or maybe a customer that just had a makeover in your salon. You can take a picture of them from your phone, throw it on the front of a card, pull up your photo library. You can take a photo right on the spot from this app. So it's amazing, a way to keep in touch with your customers if you have any photo of them or anything personal to their lives. Pick a photo from your camera roll. This happens to be a friend of mine who was on vacation, and she's taking a picture of this person she was on vacation with, and now she's in the inside top of the card. You're just swiping to the left, and now she's at the bottom of a card. So this is a horizontal card that opens, horizontally, so you're on the top or the bottom. And on the bottom, you can change. You can add more pictures if you want. You can add only text. You could add one whole new picture. So she's going to do a picture and text. Again, another picture from this vacation she was on. And she's going to write a little just quick note. She's actually speaking this. So for those of you that are voice texters, wonderful to see you. Can't wait to visit you again soon, Jules. You can highlight that. You can change the font. There's 35 preloaded fonts. So like I mentioned before, you can use your own handwriting. So amazing, the technology that you can literally put your own handwriting inside of these cards. Or if you don't like your handwriting, there's 35 different fonts to choose from. You can make it bigger or smaller. You can left justify, right justify, center justify. And you can also change the color of the font. So you can go into this color wheel, swipe your finger around until you find the color that you like, and then you can also insert your signatures like we had mentioned in that previous slide with the signatures and the handwriting. So really, literally within a matter of minutes now, you've created a really personalized card with your customers, your friends, your family, past customers, a picture of something that's important to them or something that's going to be a fond memory for them. You've now put it in print and put it on a card all from your phone. And this is where you can select your custom branding. And where we mentioned maybe sending small tokens of appreciation, there's a full gift store that's attached inside this app. So you can add 2-pack of brownies, you can add cookies, you can add candies, the caramels, there's all kinds of amazing gifts, inspirational gifts, baby gifts, wedding gifts, all kinds of gifts. You can simply click on importing a new recipient if you have their contact information saved in your phone. SendOutCards has a very robust CRM software built into it, so if you have your contacts saved in SendOutCards, you can just select it, you select their name, and you simply hit checkout, and their card is going to get printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed. And just as a heads up, this card that's being created in this demo is actually going to the UK, so you can send cards all over the country, and all over the world, I mean, not just within the United States or Canada. You can send them to all over the world, and SendOutCards will handle all of that customs paperwork and everything for you, so even more convenient if you have a global business. A quick look at some different branding ideas. We talked about branding. Everything, all the rage right now is branding, branding, branding. Because there's so much competition, because there's so many people in the same industry, you have to brand yourself and your business. So having the ability to brand the back of these cards just adds that extra value to it. Again, this also is a great way to, again, come back to that 80-20 marketing, relationship marketing, 80% relationship, 20% marketing. So again, that whole card was all about going there and having a wonderful time and thanking her for her hospitality. Now on the back, it had all of her pertinent contact information. So you can, on the inside of your card, be that 80% relationship, and on the back, by having the branding, you have that 20% marketing piece right there at your fingertips. So again, amazing tool to brand yourself and really carry your brand through everything that you do in your marketing strategy. Another really, really cool feature is this new premium card campaign that they created. They come in 6, so 3 in the black satin, 3 in the white pearl, and they have pre-written messages on the inside. So again, thank you very much. Again, we go back to that thank you. This just says thank you very much. On the inside, there is a pre-written message, but you could, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for the referral. Thank you very much for offering me a quote. Thank you very much for reviewing my quote. So again, you can do whatever you want, but they do have a pre-written message on the inside, and you can quick add a picture. It has your signatures on the inside and a really beautiful pre-designed custom branding on the back as well. Great to meet you. And then celebrating new possibilities is a wonderful card just to be used in any aspect. It really can be used in anything. Celebrating new possibilities could even be used in if somebody has a baby or if they get married. There's so many new possibilities and so many new things that come along with those life events. So these really do, as they call it, first impression, make a wonderful and beautiful first impression, especially to a first-time client or a prospect, better off, maybe even a prospect. It was great to meet you. How many great to meet you cards? How many one-on-ones have you done, or maybe met a new customer? Have you ever received a great to meet you card in the mail? I mean, the other thing is we're all out networking. We're doing so much business networking. If you send a great to meet you card, they're going to remember you the next time they see you at that networking event, because I can almost guarantee that would be the only card they got if they met somebody. So think about that and how that's going to make you stand out and differentiate yourself from everybody else that they've met at that networking event. A few more real life examples of cards that were sent through the SendOutCards system. This was actually a customer of mine that got engaged, and she was just so ecstatic to get engaged. She posted it all over Facebook, and she posted all these different pictures, as you can see. So quick, snag those pictures off of Facebook. And again, I would really encourage you, if you're not following your customers on Facebook, it is a wonderful way to celebrate them. Friendship, building friendships, celebrating them, and offering and providing them a service. This is a wonderful way to do that key number 2 for relationship marketing, of honoring and celebrating their life events, because they post them on Facebook to be celebrated. So again, a quick, real simple card. This was created from my phone. Kevin and Pam, congratulations on your engagement. We're so excited and happy for you. Best wishes in the next chapter of your lives together as a couple and as a family. So really quick, simple message, with cards. She called me in tears, couldn't believe it. I actually sent a little, they have a getting to know you marriage little, they're like questions and answers. I sent that along with this, and it was just an amazing, she called me in tears and said, this is amazing. How do I do this for my customers? My customers need to experience this. I need to be able to celebrate my customers the same way. Again, here's one just randomly. This is the beauty of what SendOutCards has to offer, is that this person, who I've never even met on Facebook, I met her on Facebook actually through a mutual entrepreneur group that we're in. She posted this adorable picture of her son who had written his name for the first time, and she posted this really awesome caption that Bryson was so excited. He was just ecstatic that he actually wrote his name. And this little thumbs up, it just hit my heart. It was just so cute. I saw this at 10 o'clock at night, scrolling through Facebook, laying in bed, and I just couldn't help but send a card out to them. Danielle and Bryson, this picture was too cute and just had to be printed and shared. Great job. And I sent it to her son. I didn't necessarily send it to her. The envelope was addressed to her son. Well, when she received this card, she did a Facebook Live video about this. Her and her son did a Facebook Live video about how amazing the people are that you can meet on Facebook, and why would you go out and reach out in kindness to somebody like this that you've never even met, and how awesome and amazing it was. So all of those followers got to see this card, and it was simply amazing. Same thing, another quick example. I'm sure you're getting the idea by now. Just a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you again. A friend of mine on Facebook. This is more of a friendship card. We've met each other through networking. A friend of hers actually got lost in a car accident on a pretty busy mountain, and long story short, she didn't make it. So this is just a quick sympathy card. And again, the impact that this had on her to get a sympathy card from somebody who really wasn't involved, and this is just a dear friend of hers. She again sent me a thank you card and just said, you touched my heart, made me cry. Thank you so much for reaching out to me in kindness. So again, and then baby cards. We talked about that as an opportunity. Most customers go through this. I mean, if they're home buying a house, usually, especially in the real estate world, not for everybody, but usually it's buying a house, getting a dog, having a baby. A lot of people go through that same steps in life. So watch those things. They've bought a house. Now they get a new puppy. Celebrate the new puppy. Now they've had a new baby. Celebrate the new baby. So this is a trifold card, actually, just completely, again, personalized with his initials, his big sister, their family, and just wonderful personal pictures. And again, all of these pictures came off of Facebook. So really great way to just send a card. I sent a little baby giraffe. Same thing, called me. It was so nice. We've never seen such a beautiful card, et cetera, et cetera. So just amazing ways to stay in touch. And these are, again, not ways that you're doing this. You're not sending these cards to ultimately gain business from them. But ultimately, if you're building that know, like, and trust factor, you're going to get more business. It's going to come through tenfold on you. So finally, and starting to wrap up, why use SendOutCards? So SendOutCards helps you do more with less. Really, truly. You use technology to your advantage to send a card in your own handwriting, so you still have that personal handwritten note, and somebody else has all of the printing, all of the stuffing, the stamping, the mailing, no more licking envelopes, even though most of them come self-seal. Some people still got to lick envelopes. No more making sure you have stamps on hand, and all within 24 hours of your order. So you set up a card, and you tell it to, and you finish it tonight, that card is going to get printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed and sent out tomorrow morning. So this also frees up your staff to do other revenue-generating activities. If they're not taking the time to pass a card through the office to make sure everybody's signatures and it gets stuck on somebody's desk because they're not working today, they can be doing other revenue-generating activities. So you don't have to burn valuable staff time. They can do other things. So again, SendOutCards makes it more convenient, less expensive, and fully automated. There's a fully automated campaign system built right in that allows you to stay in touch, send birthday cards months at a time, a year at a time. However, you can constantly be adding people to that quick campaign. So how do you get started with SendOutCards? There's several different options to fit everyone's business needs depending on how big or small your business is. There's something for everyone, which is another great thing about this company. There's some bundled packages. These are one-time initial setup fees that get you everything. So like the custom branding that we've talked so much about, the branding is included in this personal bundle. And the 4 signatures. And this one-time fee gets you 33 bonus cards to start. And then from there, the marketing bundle, which is by far the most popular bundle. It's right down the middle of the line, but it includes everything. That first impressions, those premium card campaigns, the black satin and the white pearl, those are included in the marketing bundle. That's a $249 value built in. The handwriting, font, and signatures are included with that. So not only the signatures, but your own personal handwriting. You get 66 bonus cards. And then also the MRM, and that stands for Master Relationship Marketing Training Portal. So right along the lines of this webinar, it dives even deeper into relationship marketing and how you can use it. So it's a wonderful training portal. There's testimonials from all industries in there, and they're constantly updating it. And it really, really dives in and shows you how to use relationship marketing to the fullest to get the most benefit. And then finally, the business bundle, that's a very robust system for people with very large businesses and salespeople all over on the road, and they want to manage the account for the salespeople versus them having their individual account. So again, very large business, but by far the most popular bundle is the marketing bundle. And again, these are one-time fees to get you going and add all of those additional features into your account to really give you everything you need to master relationship marketing. From there, after, there's several different options. You can go on a pay-as-you-go, and if you want to send 1 card a month, you can go in and pay for it, and it would cost you $1.98. The cards are based on points, and that's what you're looking at. The 2-panel cards are 3 points, so that's where we were saying the 33 bonus cards that came with 100 points. But you can use those points for the brownies like you saw in the demo, or you can use them for cookies or the little giraffe I sent with the baby card. You can use your points for that. So all these packages do, the only difference between them is that it just changes how much you pay per point. So again, the cards are 3 points a piece, making your cards $1.17 a piece on this $39 a month plan. Or you can go anywhere from $9.80 and on up. I had a real estate agent that really didn't need 6 cards. She wanted 10 cards. So we gave her 30 points. She pays $14.70. So these packages and these subscriptions, again, are completely customizable to what best suits you and your needs for building those relationships. So, and there's absolutely no commitment to them. You can cancel them anytime. You can purchase with a bundle or add the bundles on later, but we highly encourage people to, you know, if you're going to use the system, the bundles really give you everything you need, and then you can use all your points to send cards and gifts. So I'm going to ask one more time in the course of this webinar, how are you standing out? Are you doing the same thing as your competitors, or are you differentiating yourself? If you differentiate yourself, you will no longer have competition. Think about that for a second. If you differentiate yourself, you'll no longer be competing. So to learn more about SendOutCards and how it can increase your relationship marketing and double your business, please contact the person that invited you onto this webinar. You can try out the system. You can download the app and try it out. Send 2 cards for free with absolutely no obligation, but there's a lot of information, and it's an extremely helpful tool and totally customizable to what you need and how it fits your business. So if you really want to learn how to increase those relationships and double your business and increase your referrals, please get back with the person who invited you. And at the end of this webinar, if you wouldn't mind, there's a quick 5-question survey. It really just helps us to better ourselves, better our presentation to you, and encourage. So we thank you for attending, and if you would please fill out that survey. We really encourage all feedback, so please answer honestly. We'd love to. We always want to improve and give you the most solid information to help you build your business. So again, thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy night to attend this webinar. We really appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks